Welcome to the Dolls Room, where every day is a disco party. Huh, Ito? Ito! Hi everybody, welcome back to the Dolls Room. Today I'm going to be talking about Dal Maretti. So Dal Maretti is part of the Angelic Pretty series, which is a Japanese brand that makes Lolita style clothing for girls and young women. I suppose it's something that people dress up in as a sort of a costume, as a sort of an alter ego. I wanted to talk a little bit about my two Dal Marettis. So this has happened to me twice now, where I got the original Dal and just absolutely loved her, but then of course I get antsy to want to change the doll around and see what she looks like with different wigs or eye chips or costumes, etc. And when I changed her as far as this character, it blew me away. I'm so in love with this character that I have named Lilu. She's incredible. She's a little bit of magic, as you can see. But she'd come so far from Dal Maretti design that I felt that I wanted to go back and replace Maretti, so I could have her the way that she is, and maybe change a couple things. But Lilu is not really going to go back to that Lolita look. It's not her style. Now I have more dolls than I have Pullips, because when I realized that I did like them, I realized that I loved them. When I first wanted my first doll, and of course I was convinced I was only going to have one, which is, if you've been through this, you're probably laughing, yeah. I was convinced I was only going to have one, and I was trying to choose between Dal Maretti and Dal Tweedy. And even then, even from the very beginning, I couldn't choose, so I got both. So the next review that I do, I'll do on Dal Tweedy. But Dal Maretti arrived, and I literally danced around the room with her. I took her out of the box, which is a process, let me tell you. It takes a while. It always takes a while to get these dolls out of the boxes. I was so immediately in love. She is the sweetest little face. And she does kind of have this little pout, which is, I think, really endearing. So I'll show you a couple pictures, but after spending some time with her in her original Angelic Pretty outfit, I started to change her her outfits, and then I found a different pink long wig, and when I found that, her face went from what I had always seen as kind of a little childish pout to this sweet, serene smile. I think she's a little bit happier than some of the other dolls. She has a little bit of a sweeter look, and she has an incredibly beautiful face up and beautiful lips. So she looks like she's smiling. I would dare to say that she is one of the prettiest dolls that Groove has ever made. Ironically, I named my little girl Lolita, and for me that had nothing, I can't say nothing, it had little to do with the Angelic Pretty Lolita brand, and a little bit more to do with my favorite grandmother, whose name was Lolita. So starting with her headband, she has these little charms, kind of this perfect little fork and spoon, because I think her outfit is all about kind of a high tea cupcake tea party. This choker does come around. You can see how it has this little metal clasp. So literally, you have to use tweezers to take that off and put that back on, unless you have magical little pixie fingers. This purse is in the shape of a teacup. It's a functional purse. I'll show you that a little bit more. Here, the sleeves are attached to, the long white sleeves are attached to the puff sleeve. It's not a separate undershirt. She has a little petticoat to keep the poof of the dress. She has adorable little bloomers, which that's my favorite undergarment on the Pullips and Dals. I think they should all come with bloomers. She has little knee-high socks and these incredible angelic pretty shoes. Of all the angelic pretty outfits, that's my favorite element. I wish I could buy those separately. I didn't realize she was lounging. I can't really talk about Lolita without talking about Monsieur Lemieux. It turns out that Monsieur Lemieux is from a Japanese animation series called Chi's Sweet Home. Chi being the little cat, C-H-I. It also turns out that Monsieur Lemieux is a girl cat in that series, but whatever. In my family, he is Monsieur Lemieux, and you will see him featured in a lot of different things. In her original stock outfit, she is the best off in her original stock Dal body. The proportions are made for each other. They're perfect. But as much as I love Lolita and Dal Maretti, I would have to say that I'm more likely to interact with Lilu. I've put her on an Obitsu body, so now she has this ability to express movement. Yeah, I like the 23 centimeter soft torso Obitsu for the Dals, because the neck is not stuck. The arms have the option of all these different little hand gestures. Here's this beautiful little poofy dress that I made out of crochet, which if you know crochet, you know that this yarn is not is not meant for it. There was a little bit of guesswork that went into it, and I'm just happy that my mistakes are hidden by the fluff and the puff. I made her these long kind of false stockings. They don't go down to her feet, but they do cover her legs and are a glittering kind of purple mesh. And then I made her matching leg warmers that match the skirt. This is a mohair wig, and it's a dusty rose, which matches her eyebrows, which is, I think, what really works there. So, Maretti, I adore her. I couldn't recommend her more. I think everything about her design is spectacular. She's worth every penny. And then customizing her is so much fun. I have one more thing that I want to show you. Because Lilu is not using her stock wig and I just had it sitting around, I pulled it out one day and I decided to try it on Ebony, who is my Dalkatoya. Alright, I hope you enjoyed this, and I will be making another review soon.